Good morning. This is an informational video on the circle of life by
Solon Tan.
Jimmy Yee!
Jacob Pacheco. This is about the natural cycle of life, including reproduction and the growth of a new organism. This will be broken down into three sections. Animal behavior, which are the physiological mechanisms behind the cycle. Next, we will be talking about sexual selection, which is how animals choose their mates and their gender preferences. Lastly, we will be discussing this topic on a microscopical level in the cell cycle, which is meiosis.
Animal behavior is the scientific study of the wild and wonderful ways in which animals interact with each other, with living things, and with the environment. It explores how animals relate to their physical environments as well as to their other organisms. Many animals have different mating rituals which pertain to their unique animal behaviors. For example,
A male giraffe will bump its head into a female's behind, taking a big sip of her urine to clarify gender through the hormonal sense. Then get their groove on. And porcupines will bump heads, and if the female finds it attractive, she will allow the mate to urinate all over her. Male red arachnids romantically craft a silk road to welcome the female red arachnid.
More common animals include male peacocks by displaying their colorful feathers to assert their dominance and flamboyance. Blue-footed boobies will display their colorful feet and have a dancing ritual, then mate. These are all distinct animal behaviors and the things they do to utilize their physiology in order to reproduce sexually.
the next section is sexual selection, which is a special type of natural selection in which the different sexes acquire distinct forms through competition. Sexual selection is mainly categorized through the biological aspects of certain animals. For example, the feathers on a peacock, the mane of a lion, or the size of antlers on deers and elks.
When taking a look at the cellular level of reproducing, we can talk about meiosis. Now, meiosis is a process where a single cell divides twice to produce four cells containing the half the original amount of genetic information. These cells are our sex cells, sperm in males and eggs in females. This is mainly separated through two phases, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2.
Meiosis 1 begins with interphase 1. The DNA in the cell is copied and it results in two identical full sets of chromosomes. Next is prophase 1. The copied chromosomes form an X shape, and the nucleus dissolves to release the chromosomes, and spindle fibers are released. After is metaphase. The chromosomes are aligned at the equator of the cell, and spindle fibers attach at the centromere.
The next section is anaphase, which is a pair of chromosomes separated by the meiotic spindles and go to opposite poles. After is telophase, which is a membrane formed around the chromosome to create two new nuclei. The final step is cytokinesis, which is the single cell that is pinched in the middle to create two daughter cells with a single chromosome.
These similar processes repeat, except on a smaller level of chromosomes into chromatids, which sums up meiosis 2. The purpose of meiosis is to keep a consistent number of 46 chromosomes as it divides. But sometimes mistakes may be made during the process, resulting in an imbalance of chromosomes leading to certain diseases.
This is an Elmo in his natural habitat. As he's looking for his own mate, what shall he find? We got a wonderful starfish over here. Say hi, Patricia. Yeah. This is another one of its kind, Elmo. and Elmo looks for red skin, a orange nose, and external eyes. Nothing like a star. Yeah. What's gonna happen? Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
A few moments later.
After meiosis and childbirth, the wonderful Elma has given birth to many smaller Elmos. They're everywhere.
Mama, 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 mama. Elmo, thank you.
Now they are one big, happy Elmo family, thanks to the circle of life.